Welcome back to class. This class is about how to pattern our basic bodies. As you can see, we have our chest, bust. Some people call it bust, but for kids we call it chest. That's why I have to slash it together. We have our 20, and I've already made the division. Then divided by 4. The waist is 19. We have divided by 4. This measurement is for a year measurement. The shoulder is 7. We divided it by 2. We have 3.5. We have our half length to be 8. Then our armhole. I use this measurement. I don't use this formula for my armhole. So it will be easy for you to know where you're going to have your armhole and your chest level or bust level, where you're going to measure your chest or bust. So here we have your bust or chest divided by 6 plus 1. Why? That's 20 divided by 6 plus 1. This is for kids. For adults, we do add 1.5. So don't mix them together. So let's go straight away into our drafting. We're going to draft our shoulder divided by 2. We have 3.5. We mark out our 3.5 this way. So then you mark out your chest level, which is 4.3. So this is our chest level. Reel it out. So you're going to mark your shoulder measurement to that chest level point. That's 3.5. We have it here to be here. Then mark a straight line down. So now we have our these are armhole region, these are our chest level. So now if you want to get your neck width or neck depth, you can try out this formula by saying your bust divided by 12. So whatever you get, that's what you're going to use. So here we have our bust is what, 20 divided by 12. 20 divided by 12, we have 1.67. So here, this is our neck width, our neck depth. For kids, since it's a year old, you can start from 2. This is your natural neckline. 1.67 means it's going to be exact neckline, your natural neckline for your kids. So you can add 0.5, that will make it 2.1, or just use this 1.6, depending on how you want it. But you have to be careful. You don't want them to be completely shocking. So I can add a 0.5 to hit, or a 0.4 that will make it 2. Yeah, but I'm still going I like retaining my 1.67. So I'm going to mark my 1.67 here. Then for the neck depth, you can measure, this is our natural neckline that we are using here. When we say bust divided by 12 is our natural neckline. So you can add a 0.5 or a 0.75. I do add a 0.75. When I add a 0.75, we are going to have 2 here. Here we're going to have 5. So we're going to have 2.5 here. So I'm going to mark my 2.5 here. So it won't be short. See, this way is going to sit well, and this way is going to be perfect for our kids. So you take your armhole curve. If you are new to this channel, kindly hit the subscribe button and please turn on the notification bell not to miss out. For your shoulder slope, you drop ½ inch here. You're going to drop your half. So we drop our half here, then you use your ruler to do it. You have it here. So this method of our method for neckline measurement, you can use it for any kids. Once you know the formula, divide by 12, how you want it to be wide, you can leave it at that natural, the way I left it, and this thing there. For the drop down, you can leave it, you can add a 0.5 or a 0.75, depending on how you want it. Because with this, you're going to have a perfect neckline. The parents will see this will solve the issue of wide neck or it's not sitting well. So now from this measurement, from this slope, from our shoulder slope down to our chest level, you're going to get the figure there, then you divide it into 2. Here we have 2 inch, or you just fold your tape this way, the way I fold it, then you mark it. Then you mark your half inward. Then you use your armhole to connect. You connect this way. So you can say we have this. So on our chest level, we have our measurement to be 5. So mark out your 5 at this point. Then our waist level, we are going to mark our half length to determine where we are going to drop our waist. So our half length is 8. So measure your 8 here. And rule out. Then at your waist region, you have 19 divided by 4, which is 4.5. You mark it this way. And voila, we have patterned our half bodies. You can see it's very simple. This is how to pattern your basic half bodies. For it to sit well, I usually take half here off. It's not compulsory, it's optional. For it to sit well, I'll just connect it a bit this way. It doesn't affect the length of my kit. It allows you to have a perfect waist balance. That's why I do remove it. It's not for anything. It's optional. If you choose to remove, fine. And if you want it, you don't want it, you can take it off. So for our basic, for the back bodies, you can simply cut this out and we'll place it with our zipper allowance. But we're going to just repeat what we did here, and we are going to have, the only difference there is that we're adding our zipper allowance. So here also, I'm going to quickly draft. Here we're going to leave 1 inch for our zipper allowance. So these are our ZH, the zipper allowance, and here we're going to say the back also we have 3.5. We extend our chest level, which is 4.3 here. So here we drop down the same 3.5 and roll out. Don't forget the neckline I told you. For the back we have here we're going to repeat the same thing we have here. We have 1.67, so that's what we're going to repeat here. So for the back, the natural this thing is just dropping by half, like you drop by half. But if you want another neckline, just this way, you can go deep, you can, but for the basic, this thing is your neck width with half, you drop down by half. Then for this back also, you take off your your shoulder slope, like so. Then yeah, you don't need to take off your half inch inward. It just has to just this way, just connect it this way, like so. Then here you measure the input, your bust divided by 4, which is 5. Then here you measure your waist measurement, like your half length, which is 8, sorry. So you take in 8, so. Then at your waist region, you can see all my measurements. I didn't start from my zipper allowance. I'm taking it out from this point. So here we have 4.5. That's 4.5. Then I connect so, like so. Also, don't forget the half we took here at the side region. It's not compulsory. It's optional. I just love the way it do allow my clothes to sit well. So you can see we have the same distance. So these are to pattern our front and back bodies. So we cut like so. So it's from here we can move. So it's from these you alternate to all kind of body alteration. From here we can move to monostripe. From here we can move to off shoulder. From here we can move to yoke. So the fundamental basic bodies is very important. You have to get it right here. Once you feel here, I don't think the other input or effort will come out nice. So ensure that you make sure that you get it right. So when we are transferring, that's when we had our allowance to them. See you in the next class.